welcome to the Savage Productions YouTube channel.
Hey, so we are back another day to do a video. Like I promised you guys, we were going to start doing some more video. So anyway, I want to go ahead and do a little bit more on this car. The last video, I talked about kind of what we did on this car here. This is one from Wisconsin. You can check that one out. I did a lot of talking on that one. I'm going to try not to on this. That's hard to do for me though. So anyway, I want to show you the undercarriage underneath of this deal. We did a BMR tubular K-member, lower A-arms, upper and lower control arms in the back, along with the build that we did. We did BMR subframe connectors, 373 gears. We did the trig flow diff cover. So I was going to show you guys what it looks like underneath. It really looks kind of good. And then we'll lower the car down. We're actually going to be firing this thing up for the first time. We're going to break it in, and then I'm going to do some video of it running, and if the weather holds out, we might go for a ride. It's been kind of stormy. Hasn't rained for a couple hours, so the roads are dry. It looks good. Makes everything kind of pop. It's got the struts. He already did the struts on there. They were on when he got it. He had the I-box springs, but we ended up doing the BMR tubular K-member and lower A-arms, like I say. And of course our SP306 cubic inch. This one makes about 400 to the flywheel. But yeah, it's pretty nice. We use a Summit SFI balancer when we do our builds. These things are super affordable. They're tested to, I think, 12,000 RPM, 12,500. They're called the Bracket Racer, and we haven't had any issues with them at all. They balance out really well when we get them balanced. Just wanted to give you a little peek of everything under here. And I don't know if you can see the power pipe. We got it in and got it installed. I kind of left the inner fender well out so you could kind of see how these things route. They go through the factory hole, which is about it's a little bit bigger than 3.5 inch, but by the time you put that door edge guard around the hole, you really have to open the hole up. It will not fit through there. So I opened the hole up a little bit more. We are using a Pro-M 75mm mass air meter, an AccuFab 70mm throttle body, but you can also do an 80mm Pro-M mass air that will actually fit this pipe a little better. You have to have a reducer to come down to the size of the meter if you use this pipe, but it's still plenty big. This one comes with a filter. These are really nice pieces. Now, once I run them in here, I always make a bracket, and I like to make them out of aluminum. You can just get this flat stock, you know, at any hardware store. They bend real easy. You can drill the holes, and I use the existing hole that is inside the inner fender. There's already threads there. There's one on that side right there. And it works out good. You just run the holes up into the mass air. But yeah, so once you put the inner fender in, you can't see none of this. And of course you have an opening, you know, right in here. And it gets fresh air, the filter stays clean, doesn't get a bunch of debris from the road. You know, obviously you gotta put the inner fender in. So yeah, like I said on the last video, we used a Melodon oil pan on this build because the Cantons were on back order. We normally use Cantons. This one is really a nice piece. And we did the BMR subframe connectors. Got them welded in. I just shoot a little bit of primer. It's actually a sealer primer on the ends, just so it doesn't rust where we clean off all the paint and do the welding. On these, if you use the BMRs, you have to do a little bending on the brake line here. So normally, let me put this camera, or let me put the light here. Okay, so normally this goes through here, and you basically have to bend it down and then back up. So it's no big deal. That's just what you got to do if you use these particular frame connectors. And that's where, you know, factory mounting point is there, one is there, you know, and so on. And then we also add one up here. That way it keeps it, you know, out of the way. There's normally a plate that goes in here that keeps it, the plate screws into the frame and it keeps that out of the way. But as you can see, you got to move it. On the back, he already, like I said, he already did the shocks. He did the sway bar in the back, which is cool. He did the springs, and then we did the BMR upper and lowers, because he still had the stock ones on here, and the bushings were pretty wore out. So, but yeah, man, this is pretty much what you're looking at. So we'll get this thing lowered down. Oh, there's a cover. I wanted to show you the cover. Trick flow. Anyway, we'll get this thing lowered down and fire this thing up, and we'll be back in a second. All right, well, back. We got this thing broke in. We had to do some adjustments to the idle. You know, these are real picky. Got the throttle positioning sensor set right, got the timing set, got the thermostat opened up, got all the coolant up in it good. Everything seems to be good. We set the cooling fans to come on at about 185, 190. And it sounds pretty freaking good, man. I'm gonna also throw this on the Facebook so you guys can hear it. I'm sure Alan wants to hear it for sure before he comes and gets it. So I'll turn this thing around here so y'all can see it. It's starting to rain a little bit. I can feel it's trying to sprinkle, so we're going to be in a hurry here. Do a walk around. Get it inside. It's starting to sprinkle. Looks good though. All right, so we're back the next day. So we see we've got the car inside. You know, we got it cranked up, got it fired up, broke in, made some adjustments. I just got to charge the AC. But anyway, we'll get back to that one in a minute. So the Fox body that we call Big Red, that's been here for such a long time, the owner broke his foot, wasn't able to come and get it from Michigan. Well, he came and picked it up, and he's fixing to roll out of here. So let's go out here and say goodbye to Big Red. So yeah, anyway, we got it all loaded up on the trailer. There's Rob. We went for a ride in it, and I was amazed how the drivability on this thing, man. It just drives so good for, you know, a motor that is really set up for a carburetor. The cam and everything is the Boss 429 Ford Performance deal. But it drives good. The drivability is really good on this thing. It's got to be, I just take it up on the mass air meter, you know. Pro M is the mass air meter we run, and when you order them right and spec them out, man, they work great. He's going to get this thing tuned just to see what it makes, and it'll help it out. It'll help the drivability out, but it drives so good. Idle's good, everything. So anyway, he's going to pull out of here, and we're just going to kind of say goodbye to this thing. We've had it for a while, and I kind of wish I could keep it, but you know, it's not mine, so we're gonna say goodbye. Well, drive safe, man.
Thank you.
This is Rob, the owner of the car. He finally was able to come and pick it up. He got a bum leg. I told him, broke your foot.
Yeah, broke your foot.
So yeah, just wanted to kind of say goodbye to this thing as he rolls out. So you let us know how it goes, man. Once you get your foot back in order, you can drive. You know,
You'll come up there this year one time.
well, we kind of want to, man. He says there's a big event in Michigan. What's it called?
The World Cruise. Real Cruise.
Oh yeah, so that's a pretty big outfit. It's supposed to be like miles, right?
About 15, 20 miles long.
15 to 20 miles long. They have vendors that set up, all the GM, Mopar, Ford, all of them set up, all other people with, you know, they put tents up and selling stuff. It's supposed to be one of the largest car events in the country. So if the weather's right, we may want to make a trip down there. Hell yeah, we might just do that, and we'll definitely be posting on YouTube for that. So, well, cool, man.
Thanks, Dennis.
Let me know if everything's good.
Customer.
Nice meeting you.
All right.
And we will be in touch, man.
All right. Take care, bro.
All right, buddy. See you later. There it goes, man. It looks good on the trailer. I was showing him everything up underneath. It's so clean up underneath. Like, he didn't even want to run the chains. You know, those U-Haul, they have chains on the front and the back just for safety, and he didn't want to run the chains up and over the tubular K member or the rear end, because it's all painted real nice under there. We did all that. So there it goes, man. We gotta miss that car. Been here for a while, but you know, he broke his foot at work. He is a carpenter in the union by trade. They're doing a big hospital up there in Michigan. It's where he lives, and some stuff came down on his foot and messed his foot up really bad. So he's actually lucky that he didn't lose the foot, so or his leg. But you know, he's doing good. Was able to finally get here. But yeah, anyway, so we'll get a only thing I got left on the black Mustang here, this is Alan's, and actually he came today to pick this car up, and he had a U-Haul reserved here locally, and he gets there and the trailer's not there, and they said that the guy wanted it for an extra day. So, but they didn't call him, and I think he's like 6 or 7 hours away. I don't know. He's up in Wisconsin. So yeah, that was kind of a bad deal for U-Haul. But they did find him one somewhere in Indiana, which is an hour and a half from here. Nobody else around this whole area had any car trailers for U-Haul. They found one in Indiana, hour and a half away, and that's where he is. He's probably on his way back by now. He's been gone for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, get this thing ready to go. I'm doing a little bit of fine adjustments on the toe on this thing. And that's pretty much it. I do have to charge the AC for him, so I got to get going on this. And we'll check back in a little bit. All right, so we're back. It's been actually 2 days since, how time flies. Damn, it's been 2 days since we said goodbye to the black GT, or I should say Alan's black GT, Fox body. Everything went good on it. You know, it ran good. We went for a ride in it. We were kind of strapped for time. So we really didn't get to do a ride along, but I did want to do a goodbye, see you later, as he was rolling away on the trailer, kind of like we did on Big Red, but it was late, it was already dark, and didn't get to do that. So, but anyway, I've talked to him since. He's already made it home. Everything's good. He's kind of enjoying it, having fun. So I was gonna go ahead and end the video here. But just kind of show you a couple of things, what's going on. We've already worked on a couple of cars, small jobs, since that one left. This one here is a little bit bigger of a project. We may be doing a video on this one. It's a 76 Monte Carlo. It's he's going to do a full restoration on this. He's already got the interior completely done. Of course, it's not finished. He's got all the interior panels and seats and everything ready to go back in it. So he's going to get this one, you know, painted and stuff. But he has a 383 cubic inch motor sitting right there that was already built, and he's got a lot of nice looking stuff going on that motor. Serpentine belt conversion, a lot of nice stuff. So I gotta actually give him a call, have him come down. We need to talk some stuff here, talk over some stuff, the engine compartment, you know, kind of see what he wants to do on that deal. So that's kind of what we're working on. We've already got the engine pulled out. That's it sitting right over there, the original motor. This car here, we're doing motor mounts. This is a 2017 Infiniti Q60. It's the Red Sport Edition. Supposed to be one of 50 available in the United States. It's got a 3.0 V6 twin turbo. It's supposed to make 400 horsepower from the factory. At least the Red Sport, this particular version. And it's got a broken driver's side motor mount. So we're going to be replacing that. The owner brought it to us. He actually brought us the mounts. They're aftermarket polyurethane with billet aluminum mounts. So that should take care of that situation. Shouldn't be breaking it. So that's kind of what we're working on now. And then just to show you a little sneak peek, we're going to definitely do a video of this car. This would be kind of cool. I'll walk over here and show you. He just dropped this one off today. Pretty nice car. We're gonna do just some maintenance stuff on it, front end repair, suspension, stuff like that. But this is pretty nice, man. It's a Chevy Impala. So it's actually supposed to be, it's titled as an Impala, but I guess it's supposed to be a Biscayne, if I'm saying that right. If you can see how the back window is on this. Yeah, so it's a pretty nice car. It's a driver. He had it painted. He didn't spend a bunch of money on the paint and body, but man, it really looks good. It's not bad at all. Nice little driver just to have fun in. Look at the inside there. Shit, yeah. I told him, I said, man, that back seat really looks inviting to take a nap in. Nice big back seat. So yeah, we're gonna be messing with it. We're gonna be pulling it in here maybe tomorrow, check it out. We may do a little video on that one too. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. As always, I appreciate you guys watching our videos and you know, leaving comments and stuff like that. We'll do anything we can here to, you know, answer the comments, answer questions. Please share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget about subscribing. The channel is definitely growing, and we're going to try to get some good video out here for you so we can keep growing. So yeah, thanks a lot again, and we'll see you on the next one.